This is gonna be a quick video about the halfway house. I got a little story to tell about this halfway house, or both times that I went. Um, I went to a halfway house in where I was Claxton. Was that Claxton? Yeah, Claxton, I think. And I went to a halfway house in Savannah. And these halfway houses are for people who are incarcerated. These people, they ship you to this halfway house and they let you work and make money and save money while you're in the halfway house, and they take out money for room and board and other expenses, right? Now, this is very good for anyone who's incarcerated, to go to, because that way you get, you go to work while you're incarcerated, and then you get out of work and you still have a job. And when you get out the halfway house, you have the option to keep your job and you'll have savings, right? So the the Department of Corrections, you fill out for the application. You fill out. You go tell your counselor, can you go to a halfway house? You'll get out with a job, right? So that means, um, I didn't have to. I kept my. When I was at these halfway houses, I kept my job. I ain't gonna lie. I probably kept them for a little over 2 years. Some for 2 years. Some maybe a little bit longer. Then I end up, that same job and going to somewhere else or something, another job or whatever. But when I was out, when I got out of these halfway houses and stuff like that, maybe I went back to my hometown and I try to get a job in my hometown. I can't get now, even though I'm off papers and everything, and I can't get no job. Or wherever I went to, it's like you couldn't get no job. You fill out an application, even though even though your time might be up, like um, it if they were to run your name or background check on your name, if it's been over 7 years, it won't show up or something like that. I still couldn't get no job. You see what I'm saying? So it's just about, like, maybe if you in your hometown, they just probably just don't want to hire you because they know who you are and what you've done in your past, even if it's been over 7 years, right? But for anyone that gets locked up, this is a way right here, straight through the system, right? And you can keep your job. Now you might have to worry about. Now I've been doing a little thinking back now about certain things that happened to me while I was in the halfway house, and I started looking at all the crazy stuff that was going on while I was in these jobs, working in these jobs. Like, they got halfway house people in the job, then they got free world people, people that ain't locked up, and it might be contention amongst these people. And now I go back and I look back why, and it's like it kind of seems like it's just a battle for work. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people be trying to willfully get people fired from their job while they in the halfway house, so that, I don't know, one of their buddies or somebody, they can put them on or something like that. Or, you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be inner work things going on behind the scenes that nobody don't know about. Because if you get locked up in the halfway house, if you get messed up in the halfway house, they try to send you back to prison. So most people try to do the right things in the halfway house, and so they can just keep that job and go home with that money, and so they can just get on out the program. But if you go back to looking at certain things, you can have workplace contentions and stuff in that halfway house. People could be battling over jobs. There could be people who willfully try to get you fired while you're in these programs going through the Department of Corrections or whatever. You in the halfway house, even though you just doing your time, they just let you in the halfway house. You know, you fill out for the application or whatever. Now that's why you gotta ask yourself if it, you know, these free world people, like what might be, what the world, you know, why would you try to get these person messed up and get them sent back to prison? You see what I'm saying? You think it's some type of free ride or something, or do they have to go through somebody which y'all don't like the way they got the job or something? You see what I'm saying? So then you start putting the pieces together and seeing that there's different things be going on that people might not know about. You know, they like I say, yeah, I might fill out jobs. I done been out. I ain't been back to prison and I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I've been back to prison and or been back to jail or any of that stuff. But I can fill out a job for, you know, and try and nothing won't happen. But when COVID came, now I'm gonna tell you something. COVID came. Um, when they came with this mess about this this scan gun, I'm gonna shoot you with, you know, point this thing at you to tell your temp. Okay, I'm gonna say that for another video because that's just, I think I know what that is. But anyway, a halfway house is very good for people who are already in prison to fill out for an application there to go to a place that you might not be, might just be, it might be a distance from your family or whatever, but you will get out with job and with a job and with savings. So that's all I got to say.